Hello, my name is Michael Barone. I'm the Technical Account Manager for the Collins Center for Public Policy. For this demonstration, I'll be showcasing SharePoint Services 3.0, which eventually will be the primary collaboration tool for Collins Center and its employees. The one requirement that you do need in order to access a SharePoint is internet connectivity. It's accessible from both inside the network and outside, whether you be at a hotel or at the airport. Step one is to open up a web browser. For this example, I will be using Internet Explorer. Please be aware that Internet Explorer and SharePoint are both Microsoft products, so they do play very well with each other, unlike other browsers that you may encounter an error here and there. Once you have the browser open, you're going to type in the address, which is https://intranet.collinscenter.org. I would recommend that you add that as a favorite for easy access. You'll be prompted with a username and password window. Please be sure to enter your email address and your password. Once the authentication process completes, you'll be presented with the home portal of SharePoint, which is labeled Intranet. I'm going to briefly start with the navigation options that you have within SharePoint, and then dive into the features of each web part. On the left hand side, you will see there's a navigation tree. Please get familiar with this, as this will be kind of like your roadmap, not only for this portal but all the other subpages underneath. At the top of the list is your documents. And under documents, you'll see document libraries, is what they're referred to as in SharePoint. And essentially, these are considered the replacement for network shares, which you currently have now. Under that, you have lists, which include calendar, tasks, announcements, and other similar items. Discussions is more for open discussions with internal employees. It's very similar to a blog, blog design. And then finally, under the sites category, you have all the sub-sites that will be created under here. For now, I just created the SharePoint Lab, which is more for testing, but other test sites can include accounting, mediation, and things of that nature. Since document libraries will probably be the primary usage for SharePoint, I'm going to dive into that. I created the communications document library here. Say, for example, if you wanted to upload a certain document and you wanted to share it out, you're going to click on the drop down menu for upload, click on upload, browse. You can either select a file on your desktop or on your Mac drives. Let's click on a file here, iPhone, iPod. Click on open, click OK. A couple seconds will pass by. Please be aware that this is over the internet. So if you do have a slow internet connection and you're uploading a very large file, it may take a few seconds or even up to a minute. So here you have it. You have the file you just browsed to and uploaded to SharePoint. You'll notice here it was modified at this timestamp and who modified it. For additional features within that document, you can highlight or hover over the document and click on the drop down, and you see here you have multiple options. The most popular one that you're going to use is edit, which basically will just open up the document and allow you to edit. Send to, this is a nice feature here. You can email the link to this document to anybody either within or outside of the network, and rather than having to attach documents and be susceptible to email size limits, you can email the link itself, and it's accessible from pretty much anywhere there's internet connectivity. One added feature also is that with SharePoint and going with a collaboration directive, this will allow you to everybody to work off of one document rather than emailing back and forth the latest revision. And then finally, Alert Me allows you to configure a document so that anytime there's any change or anybody checks out a file, an email notification is sent to whatever parties you specify. Some additional features in order to upload files, you click on Actions, and you could open up that document library with a web browser, rather than uploading one or two files at a time. In this instance, you're able to essentially drag and drop from your desktop or another location onto the portal. Again, be aware that it's limited to your bandwidth, specifically if you're on an air card. Drag and drop like so. You'll see the progress window up here. These are pretty large files. This is an actual diagram of the entire network. So once that's done, you're going to close the window, do a refresh of your web page, and you should have your files there. And that basically sums it up at a high level. If you do have any questions, feel free to send me an email, or for quicker response, send an email to support@combiquick.com. We will send out instructions in a document format for all users so they can refer to in addition to this video. If you do have any questions, again, feel free to give us a call. And this concludes this presentation. Thank you very much and have a great day.